Daughter of Echidna by Nicholas Kaufmann. It's after 9, which means lights out, but Kenna's up, hiding under her covers behind her closed bedroom door and reading by the beam of a flashlight. It's a book for school, but this time it's interesting enough that she wants to read it. An encyclopedia of Greek mythology. Her favorite Greek myth is Theseus and the Minotaur. But even though she's tempted to skip ahead to it, she promised herself she would read the book in order. Tonight's chapter is on Echidna, one of the oldest gods. She had the upper body of a beautiful woman and the lower body of a fearsome serpent. She was immortal, unable to grow old or die, and Kenna, completely enthralled by the idea, imagines Echidna is still around somewhere, sleeping under a bridge or hiding in a drain pipe. Dad's raised voice comes from down the hall outside her bedroom. Kenna freezes. Mom's lowered voice warns Dad that he'll wake Kenna. She wishes she were asleep. She knows the sound of a fight when she hears it. "I told you I didn't want her hanging around with those people," Dad yells. He won't keep his voice down, no matter how much Mom asks. He never does. Kenna doesn't like the way he says those people, like there's something wrong with Sarah's family just because they're different. Even though she and Sarah are probably on the outs forever now, Kenna feels the urge to defend her, to tell Dad he's wrong. But she knows better than to ever tell Dad he's wrong. She switches off the flashlight. She feels safer in the dark. "It's important for her to have friends," Mom answers. She's angry too and forgets to keep her voice down. "She can have all the friends she wants, just not them. How many times do I have to tell you? They're not like us. You can't trust them." "Who she makes friends with isn't up to you," Mom says. A pit opens in Kenna's stomach. Mom has made a terrible mistake. She talked back to Dad. Kenna hears the hard, familiar sound of a hand smacking skin. However, this time, the shouts and screams are followed by a sound she hasn't heard before, something heavy thumping and rolling. It reminds her of the sound her rubber ball made when it bounced down the stairs. She pushes the book and the flashlight out of the bed, hoping both of them land on the rug quietly enough not to be heard, and wraps herself in the covers. She knows better than to leave her bedroom now, or to even look like she's awake if Dad checks in on her. She won't close her eyes, though, not unless she hears him twisting the doorknob. Then she'll pretend to be asleep until he leaves. She stares out into the darkness of her bedroom. The little statue she found in the dirt behind Sarah's house stands on the bedside table where she put it when she got home. In the dark, it looks like a miniature cemetery monument. Mom's pained cries come from the foot of the stairs, followed by Dad's footsteps stomping down to her. He tells her to stop being so dramatic, that she'll be fine, then makes a phone call. He tells whoever is on the other end to send an ambulance. "My wife tripped and fell down the stairs," he says. Kenna stares at the statue, concentrates on it until there's nothing else, nothing but the armless, headless woman, until it's like Kenna's not in her bedroom anymore, not even in the same house, like she doesn't exist.